Hello, and in this one I want to install an older version or an older kernel on my system, and there is a few ways we can do that. On this one I will try to do the easiest way possible and try to keep things as simple as I can. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and leave a like on the video. So what are we doing first? The first thing is open up Firefox. Now the first way that you can do, or the easiest way you can do this, is literally just search for Arch kernel archive. Don't do Linux, because Linux and Arch are like packages are different, so it may get a bit confusing if you are doing this. So make sure to search for Arch Linux archive. As you can see, I got it right here. You can click on this, and when you are in here, you can just go here, archive.org. So just go to here, and you'll see that there is a lot of in here. Like there's a repos option. So if you go into repos, it's like the repository of which version you want. So if you want your entire system to be like a certain version, so let's say you want 2022, you'll see that it's like packages from 2022. So if you just go in here, you can see extra commits and stuff. So it's like basically the archive of Arch Linux, but I'll go to the simple route. Let's go to packages, and in here I'll just go to L, because that's for Linux. So L, and then in here I'll search for Linux and LTS. So if I just search for this Linux LTS, you'll see there's Linux LTS and there's also Linux. So we can have both, but for this I would recommend going with LTS versions, as they are way more stable, like in older versions as well. And in here, let me say like I want Linux LTS 6.6. I want this version, and again there is a lot of version in here. I think the last one is 6.93. I think 9 doesn't exist here. Anyway, so there's a lot of versions in here, so we can get any of these versions. Now just to show you, if I do Ctrl T and then if I do fast fetch, we are currently on Linux 1.6.15.1 Arch 1. So we can actually even look into if there is an Arch version. So yeah, the Arch one does not exist here. So yeah. But we can get any of this. Let's say we want this one, the 33 version. Why not? What is the last one that exists in here? 6.672. You know what? I will get this. Why not? So if I just download this, it will start downloading the package. And it's not just this. You can actually install older versions of packages from here as well. If you want something else, maybe a package that is maybe not running well on your newer system, on your older system, and you had it working on a different version, you can get it from this website right here. And while this is downloading, so there you go, the package is downloaded. Now the installation is pretty straightforward, to be honest, if you are again going through this method. And again, we can simply just do sudo pacman -u, and the downloads directory is I think home and downloads. I think yeah, it's in downloads, and there is like Linux LTS 6.6. This is the version that we want, and hit enter. It will install that specific version. So let's hit enter, and let's just wait for it to install. Again, this works for Arch Linux because those are literally Arch Linux packages, and any version you do install is the Linux version. So if I just do pacman -qi and say Linux LTS, and you can see that it literally says version 6.7.2. Now that's not it, right? We have to actually boot into it. So you can do sudo reboot now, and when you see this option, make sure to select the bottom one, which is advanced option for Arch Linux. Click on this, and you'll see this right here that says with Linux LTS. So if we click on this, it will just boot into the LTS version of Arch Linux. So there we go. We are booted in. Let's get in here, and you'll notice that not much changes, but everything is a bit older. And since it's an older kernel, like if you're coming from a newer kernel, it may seem a bit weird, but as you can see, it says Plasma has been updated to 6.4, and yeah, it's just the update message. I know I'll look at it later, but mostly everything does look same. Also, I upgraded the system a bit earlier. So now if I do fast fetch, you'll see this says kernel Linux 6.6.72 in LTS version. So there you go. That is the version that we are using. And if we do sudo pacman -syu to update our system, and as you can see, it will say that it wants to install the Linux LTS as we are using an older version. So make sure to keep that in mind when you are upgrading your system. Again, if you are using an older version, you have to make sure you are using that specific. So now we don't want that. We want our packages this to be in this specific version of Linux. Again, Arc is a rolling distribution, so it will update your system as soon as you hit the update button or update a system. So what do you do? What do we do in that scenario? We can change our package manager to that older version. So first, let me just just make a backup of it. So you can do etc/pacman d/mirrorlist, and then I would like to just put it in the same place, just have a backup on there. So d/mirrorlist.bak. Okay, so this is basically a backup file. So in case things break, now I would like to remember, if I go to Firefox, the place we just went to get our if I just go to history, there we go, index of repos. I'll just go to the Arch Linux archive, and we'll go from here. Just go to the archive, go to repos, as this is where we want to go. And I think 2024 was when 6.6 was available, hopefully. I'll just go to January, or not January, maybe April. April is good. I'll go with April, and just the 1st of April is fine. And in here, this is where we're at, and we want repos from here. And I'll just copy this part. We need to write a bit more, so stay with me. So what we need to do is just open up. I think I have nvim installed. No, nvim is not installed. Do nano is installed? Is nano? Okay, nano is installed, so that should be it. We can do sudo nano /etc/ pacman d, and then in the mirror list, literally, this was the server that we were using, and I'll just comment it out. Instead of deleting everything, I'll just comment it. There you go. Now this won't be used, and custom servers, that's what we're using. And paste this in, and in case you don't know how to paste it in, it's just Ctrl-Shift-V. Do not press Ctrl-V. That doesn't work. Ctrl-Shift-V to copy, Ctrl-Shift-C to copy, and V to paste. And every other place is like Ctrl-C and V. So again, in here, just type in repo/os and then /@r, and that should be it for the repository. I'll just save it, Ctrl-X. Now if I do sudo pacman-syy, this should force sync it. Did I miss something? I think I missed something. Oh yeah, I remember. I do I don't know what I missed. I needed to type in server here equal to this. Now it should work. There we go. It is working. Now this will pull from that repository, and if I just do an update, so as you can see, this is saying that this is newer than extra. So we can actually replace stuff to sync everything to our current LTS version. But remember, if you are using an older Linux system, do not have something that is really updated, because it can conflict and it can kind of mess things up. But for now, I'll just say yes, and we'll do yes. So again, most things should work, but I would recommend you do this if you have a fresh install and you want a very specific version of Arch Linux, instead of going for the whole thing. This is a pretty good option, or a pretty easy way to do it, instead of going for the full manual compilation method. If you just want to downgrade your kernel and don't want the extra hassle of doing everything. So we are back in our system again, and as you can see, the wallpaper changed as I did roll back to where we didn't downgrade it yet, and it didn't update anything. So there you go, I update my OMI08. Now there is another way we can downgrade our system, that is using a tool called Downgrade. So you can do -s downgrade. It is available in the AUR, so make sure to get it. There you go. Let us download that. So there you go. But I would still say that method 1 is a bit, I would say, simpler to do. Well, instead this does depend on you knowing like the versions and stuff, everything. Anyway, if I just do sudo downgrade linux-lts, will this just work? Yep, there you go. So as you can see, with this you kind of get like a GUI version of the install. So you can go up, as you can see, there you go, at 6.62. Let's say we want something a bit older than that. Let's go with 32. Why not? If I just hit enter, it will just get that package and install it. So basically what we did manually, this will do it automatically. And again, you can just then add the archive directory to your packages to make sure you use that old version of packages instead of using the newer one. So there you go, it has been downloaded. If you hit Y, it will install that version. And even if you do have the version, like latest version of it installed, it will actually install the old one. So it's successful. Yeah, we want to now with this IgnorePkg, it will help you to kind of set it as an Ignore package when you are upgrading your system. But I would say again, the first method is a bit, I would say, better to do, as when you are using an older kernel, having everything at that older version is a bit better than this, where you are using an older kernel but using newer packages which may break. But I'll just say yes. So now, if just to show you, sudo pacman-syy SYU. If I do this, so it will go over everything, and you'll see in the top it says ignoring packages, package upgrade. So it won't upgrade from this version to this. So that's basically what ignore packages does. And yeah, I have a lot of upgrades, so I can do sudo reboot now. As you can see, it did not add it to this list, but previously we had it on that list. So what are we missing? This is the part where you need so if you hastily just rebooted your system, this is what you actually miss. Make sure to first, in case it is or not automatically done, make sure to do init from fs, or what is it called, init ram fs. So make sure to do that in case it missed it. So you can do mknet. So do it for both methods. So if you use the previous one, like first one, do this. Even if you haven't used it, just make sure to do this step, as it kind of helps you eliminate any type of miscommunication or something you missed or anything. Just rebuilds the whole init ram fs and just keeps things updated. So there we go. It is now like getting everything generated. So just wait for it to be done. And after it is done, since we have updated or downgraded our kernels, we have to update the grub to tell it, hey, it has been updated. Make sure you do that. Upgrade your configs accordingly. So do this config, and then we can do -o/boot/grub/grub.config.cfg. Make sure to type this command, and it will grab, as you can see right here, found Linux image that LTS. So it grabbed it, and now if we reboot, and now if I go to advanced option, you'll see there we go. It is now available, and we can get into our Linux LTS system. So if I do this, so we can do fast fetch, and now you can see it is updated. The kernel is upgraded. So what's the takeaway? The key takeaway is with the first method, it is way better to kind of live in the olden times if you want to use an older kernel, because sometimes it may break or some newer packages might not work with the kernel you are currently using. So it may break and some things may not work properly. So make sure to, if you are using an older kernel, stick with the older kernel and older archive things. But if you are not doing that and you are, just specifically downgrading a few packages instead of the whole kernel, you can stick with the later methods, which is easier to do, and I would say much easier to kind of comprehend on what we are actually doing, instead of going through the whole manual process of downloading it from the archive and then installing it. Well, hey, now you know both way, and both of them are pretty easy way to downgrade your system or downgrade any packages that you would like from on your system. So thank you for watching or sticking to the end of the video. I'll see you guys in the next one, and stay cool, stay healthy, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and I'm out. Bye.